Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is for all you peeps out there who are looking to build the ultimate working from home desk setup. And I hope to share with all of you some of the stuff to actually avoid and perhaps some additional stuff that you may want to consider when you are looking to build your desk setup. Now, I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time now, but due to the limited space that I have at home, I can't really embark on something like this. But I guess this whole entire lockdown and everything have, it's kind of like forced me to create a space where I feel really comfortable editing my videos, shooting my videos, doing my other stuff, my work-related stuff. And I just want to be in an environment where, it makes a lot of, where I feel very inspired to do stuff. And I guess it makes a lot of sense to see that a lot of those motorized manufacturers for your desktops, for your desks and everything, I think there are a couple in Singapore that, that a lot of people can actually choose from. Even for these like ergonomic chairs, there are a couple in Singapore. I will share with you what I purchased. This is not a paid advertisement. Go on YouTube, watch what some of the other guys are doing, and then I kind of like put my own spin on stuff. I have this thing about wanting to push it to what I would consider like the ultimate limit. So this would be my desk setup. So I just wanted to share with all you guys out there, and hopefully you avoid some of the mistakes that I did. And of course, I actually included another giveaway. So let's start with the rear cable design. So it kind of like started off like really messy, and then these are some of the improvements that I did after I found some time to actually just tidy everything up. And as you can tell, it has I've routed everything through the rear, and then it goes through the hole behind, and then it goes up to the monitor arms, and then I try to route all these cables, making sure I try to minimize as much clutter as I can. Alright, the motorized desk that I purchased was from the OmniDesk. The reason why I went with OmniDesk is also because of the number of accessories that you could buy when you're shopping for your desk. So I opted for this drawer over here. I got this table here, and I even have that CPU roller over here, which is gonna be today's giveaway. Yes, I do not need this CPU roller anymore, and I will tell you guys why. Now, very important thing to take note of is if you are using a CPU tower. Now, I use a MacBook. So the reason why I purchased this CPU roller, and it's good for up to 240 mm. So take note of how wide your CPU is gonna be. But the reason why I purchased this was because I was thinking to myself in my very simple brain, I was gonna buy like a nice set of speakers, so I opted for the Harman Kardon Soundsticks 4. So you can tell over here, this subwoofer was supposed to go on the CPU roller. But herein lies the problem. What's gonna happen is that unless your entire system is wireless, you're gonna run into a situation where you got to connect your cables to the CPU roller. If you go into a standing height position, what's going to then happen is that all the wires will then start pulling on the CPU roller. Now everything is just going to fall. So I kind of like realized that when I was like, oh my god, that is not going to work. So what is now happening is, you can tell, I've put the subwoofer on the riser table, or whatever the secondary thing you call it, and I've actually so everything is just focused on the back of the table. All the wires are there, and I only have one main cable going to the power. All right, so this will be in today's giveaway for all you guys who may potentially buy a motorized desk and you need a CPU roller. It's brand new actually, and I fixed it for you. You can actually opt for self-assembly. You know, it comes to you flat pack, you assemble it yourself, or you pay additional $80. But I think they have some promotions going on right now, and you know, two guys will actually come by and get everything assembled for you. Now, pay attention to the placement of the drawer if you are planning to get a drawer, as well as the device or this thing that you use to control the height of your desk. All right. I think you might want to make sure that you know your seating position, and then you place these two things. You know, this could be on your left, this could be on your right, and it all depends. And it has an additional port here that allows you to charge a USB device. So very nifty. All right. I also opted for the additional power block, which is here, and then I've got another power strip on the underside of the table. And I actually have these hooks to hang my earphones and everything. On the underside, I actually 3D printed a drawer. Well, not really a drawer. It's like it's a non-removable kind of a thing. So I've actually added a power brick here, so I could charge stuff at the bottom. So all these additional stuff, I've included the 3D printing files. You know, so you have a 3D printer, just send it to the 3D printer, and you will get your hook and you'll get your under drawer, designed by yours truly. I've got this mat over here that also from Omnidesk. This is the reason why I went with them, is because they actually have all these feel-good stuff that you could actually add on, you know, when you're looking to buy or custom your desk. It even has this anti-fatigue mat that I rest my legs on, which I think is a very nice material. And this is specifically for you to stand on when your desk is in in the standing mode. Okay, so the table mat is great. It's a great addition. You know, I put all my devices in this manner. So as you can tell, everything is as it is. You know, I don't want to like give some like very nice fancy product shot, you know. So yeah, so I've got my mouse here, and it's really cool. And not just that, I also bought their table lamp. It's got wireless charging, so you could actually just pop your phone here. And what else? Oh, I also purchased the Benq smart light. So you can tell this one, you just press this and then boom, the light comes on. And this is actually really, really cool. If you press this button, the sensor is over here. It would actually detect, you know, the ambient light settings, and then it would then illuminate the optimal settings for you. And this is the regular setting. You can just press over here, and you can change to a warm light or white light, warm light, right? All right. You can just click this again, then this is like the optimal settings based on the current light conditions. I'm setting on an Ergo Tune. I was actually thinking about the Herman Miller, but I'm leaving the Herman Miller in my room. The Ergo Tune works just fine. It's got integrated lumbar support over here, which I think it's a wonderful addition. And if you can tell, I've got an air purifier here, and I've got a fan over here. Now, what is the main thing that I use that fan for? So sometimes when I have my morning coffee, if it's too hot, I will very simply turn on that fan, and it would just very simply cool down my cup of coffee in double quick time. So yeah, but of course, you know, if I don't want to use the air conditioning, I will obviously use the fan as well. I am using the Philips 328P, and this is a secondary monitor that's paired to my MacBook. Take note that for all M1 Macs, you can only connect to a secondary monitor. So why this particular model? This is a 32-inch, and for this particular model, it's 4K, and it comes with an integrated hub behind. So I've got an additional 4 USB ports, and one of which I've used for the desk light. All right, so this is also comes with a USB-C connection to my OWC hub over here. All right, so that's the thing I missed out. All right, there is one final thing that I would like to share with all of you, is that for any motorized desk, in fact for any electrical appliance, there's this thing called vampire load. So the transient load or the vampire load for a setup like this is around 30 to 50 watts. Okay, it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you do the calculation, if you do watts multiplied by the number of hours divided by 1,000 multiplied by the per unit cost, which is per kilowatt hour, it will kind of work up to like maybe like 20, no, not even 20 cents, probably like maybe 10 cents or maybe even 5 cents thereabouts. But yeah, you can look up the tutorials on YouTube and you would actually know what I mean. But so if I don't turn all these devices off, especially in the home office, your vampire load can go as high as like 80 watts. So my transient load for all the devices here is actually around 80 watts, right? So because this is connected to the to this Dyson purifier, to the monitor, to the fan, to the printers and everything. So what I've also done is I purchased this from Simlin Square. It's actually the Casa smart switch. So it comes with a nice nifty app here. So you can see, you know, I'm not sure whether this is visible. Yeah, okay. So I've actually have two smart devices now. One's my room, the other one is, I call it the YouTube station. All right, so if I were to click on this YouTube station, it gives you smart monitoring. So it tells you like, okay, oh, current draw now is 54 watts, maybe because maybe my PC isn't, my Mac isn't turned on. All right, so total I've consumed so far, this has been on for like 3 days, so it gives you a very nice way to monitor your energy usage. It's now at 3 kilowatt hours, so that's around 68 cents I've spent so far in the last 3 days. And the good thing is, immediately with an app like this, you can just click on this, boom, everything powers off. So if I come back to the room, I can just immediately press this button here, and then boom, this turns on. So this is a very, I think it's a good addition to have for your working from home setup. And you can hear the printer powering on. Yeah, so I actually think this is actually very, very important to have so that you can save more electricity, right? And make sure that everything's all turned off. You don't have to just manually plug everything out. Ask me anything you want in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. It would actually help everyone out there if all of you shared what would be your idea of the ultimate working from home kind of a desk setup. So until the next video, you guys take care and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.